Hey, how you doing? It's Belvin, and I want to take a moment to just speak on the new book that I'm in called The Soul of a Man. That's the book right here. I've been to two or three different signings with the book, and I really have to speak on the power of this book. You have 14 African American males who laid down stories that cover every aspect that young African Americans as well as older African American men can be touched by. But it's one thing to talk about a piece that you're in. It's another thing to sit around with others who sell books. But it's when you see the book picked up, read, discussed by those who purchase it. I had individuals who got the book some time ago come back to me and they were just blown away. I had individuals last week who picked up the book who sent me emails and said they just couldn't believe what the brothers had laid down. And if you don't know, we're called the Soul Brothers because we are trying to represent what this book actually means to us. And each story that's in here has a way of just reaching out and touching you in some form or fashion. So yesterday when I was at the Harlem Book Fair, Long Island, I had a woman say, I have a 27-year-old son that's just not doing well. I really hope that this can help him out, and so she purchased it. She sent me an email this morning and she said he hasn't put it down yet. And so it just made me stop and think that when you put something down on paper, you never know how it's going to affect somebody. The other brothers that are behind this book here, they're powerful brothers. And I would say to anyone that watches this video, whatever part of the country that you're in, pick this book up. I'm not saying it just to sell the book. I'm saying it because I know what I came to the table with to offer. And after meeting and talking to all of the brothers in the book, they're doing the same thing. And it's having the effect that we think. 14 African American brothers writing stories that are uplifting about African American men overcoming negative situations through their faith. You have stories about parents, you have stories about young folks, you have stories about choices, you have stories about everything that you can think about. So if you've never considered an anthology, I say pick up this one. And again, this is not a commercial. I just want to stress that. I don't get involved in anything that I don't feel has some type of positive message. I've watched over the last couple of weeks and the last couple of months this book actually have an effect on individuals when they've given it to somebody else or themselves. I gave it to a student on Friday who had just got into a fight, and he said to me as he got out my van, B, I'm going to read this, man, because I got to make some changes in my life. He didn't know I was a writer. I'm at a new school. But he was so excited that I signed the book for him, and when I told him it was all about brothers for brothers, he said, I'm going to read it while I'm suspended. Listen, all I can do is put it in his hands. So anyone watching this, if you have a young man or an older gentleman who's just feeling that he just is lost, this book right here will do it for him. Alyssa Gabriel, she's done a wonderful job. The collection of men that she has in this book come from a vast amount of places with vast experiences, and each story reaches out and says something to you. So please, if you have not considered it, consider The Soul of a Man. It's a wonderful get. Alright, thank you. This is Belvin, and you know where you can find me, online or wherever. So take care. Thank you. God bless.